switching between my phones. Yay. Yay for technology. And manifestation. Because, yeah, can't get mad at that. Anyway, I titled today's stream, it's gonna be random IG exercises, because like I always say, I find a lot of different exercises that I want to try on Instagram, and I just basically, I have like my personal Instagram page that I use more than any of my other pages. So a lot of times I'll see something on there and then I'm like, oh, I need to send it to my Pretty Radical page, which is the page I'm supposed to be using all the time, right? But for whatever reason, the algorithm on that page isn't, I don't like it as much as the one on my regular primary page. So basically I'll send myself stuff and then I have this big buildup of exercises that I want to try, but they're just like super random. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am going to be looking through my Instagram for them today. I really want to do one of those equipment days, because I know I'm like really big on not needing equipment, not having to buy anything, and if you do need assistance, like working with what you have, like using belts instead of buying straps, or using pillows instead of buying bolsters. Again, just to be like conscious of your spending and, not psyching yourself out to have something in order to be able to complete an exercise. But that doesn't mean that props aren't good and that they're not helpful, and I do have some, and I do like to use them, obviously, if I spend my money on them or if I come about them in some sort of way. I think it's nice to be able to utilize them, so maybe that's what I'll do on Thursday if I remember. But yeah, right now I'm just warming up a little bit before I get started on the exercises, so just did a little bit of Z-sit switches. What's been going on? This space, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't have the pillowcases, and I still feel like, obviously, this wall, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, it's like books, it's a wall of books, it's like big mirror, it's not big enough for me to call it big, but it's too big for me to just like put it anywhere, and I don't know, like how I want to decorate it, because I have a giant stripper pole on the floor. I kind of like that. But yeah, now that I have the TV up, it feels moody in here. I still don't have the wall in my kitchen finished because I was spray painting the tile because I can't paint here, so I got tile to cover the wall. And I went to spray paint the first couple of days, everything was fine, but I was like taking my time because it was raining and like windy, so the leaves and stuff would get stuck to it. So maybe did like 15 or 20 tiles total in like 2 weeks, which I should have been moving faster, but I didn't think it mattered. But since then it's been too cold to spray paint, and so I didn't realize this. I used spray paint on like 6 tiles because at this point I'm like, oh, I can get way more done. So I like used a shit ton of spray paint. It's like the expensive kind on my tiles, and I did like a really good job, right? Because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just like plow through these. And when I go to pull them out, they're like all like frosted. So like when the spray paint freezes and then it like gives that like texture to it where it looks like frosty, except for it's like just frozen in that pattern. So the rest of them are supposed to be like glossy, but then those ones are like frosty, and it doesn't look good. It looks like it's got like sunburn, like it's been sitting in the sun and it like changed colors. So I basically wasted a bunch of spray paint and time, and then I was like, oh, well, maybe I can just fix it if I just spray over it. No, I wasted even more spray paint and time, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to finish my kitchen wall. Is like very ratchet. It's not even halfway done, but I'm not gonna take down what I have up there because it took me time to put it up there anyway. Like, I don't know when it's gonna be warm enough to spray paint. handstand holds. I've been doing holds for tucks pretty consistently, like over 10 seconds. And like, when I say over 10 seconds, I don't mean like I'm holding it for 10 seconds and it's like, you know, give or take. It's like I'm solid as fuck to the point where I'm like, am I actually holding this? And then I kind of have to like wiggle a little bit to like check in with myself to be like, yeah, nope, I'm really holding this. And it's pretty cool to feel that stable. But the problem is, I'm sitting there trying to figure out, okay, like what's the difference between what I'm doing now and what I'm doing when my legs are straight? And I can't figure it out. Like I know when I'm in a tuck, my hands, I feel like I can adjust way more in my hands. And I know that that's what's saving me from falling over. But for whatever reason, when I'm extended, when my legs are extended, I don't feel any control in my hands at all. And I don't know where the control is, but it's not in my hands. So if I can figure that out, because I can still hold it stable, like it's a lot more stable now when I'm extended, but it's not nearly as stable as it is when I'm holding a tuck. And like I said, it's so stable when I'm holding a tuck. This is like the hack that I, like the only thing I need to figure out, and then I'll be able to do it. But I've also started doing I forgot what I was saying just now. Whatever, mate. I think I'm gonna go get some firewood today. I don't know. I keep saying I'm gonna get some. I have an entire pallet of wood in my car that I was like, I'm just gonna go to a parking garage and like throw it off the edge and then pick up the pieces, you know, so I don't have to cut it myself. But I feel like that's like a very gruesome way to break down some wood, and it might not work very well, and I don't want it to be weird neighbor person somewhere doing that. So I already have to worry about people in my ass, but I want to get some firewood in here. And yeah, I don't know. I still need to finish up my office, but if I ever get the pillowcases, the fabric for the pillowcases, which I will, I have to do that early in the morning, because the good fabric always goes pretty early. But I'm excited about that. It's coming together. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these lights. I don't know if you can see this like rainbow light over here. I have a bunch of them, and they usually they like take up a lot of the color in the space. But this space is so big as far as like the reach of the light. I need like 4 of them, and I have lights in the kitchen underneath all the cabinets. But these ones, like, I don't want to put LED lights around the wall like I had in the last place. I feel like it looks kind of like tacky. I think it was nice in the big windows, because like obviously those were facing the street. Like, the bigger they are, the better it is to see them. But here, I feel like it would be overwhelming. So just want to get like some moody lights. Moody. Some different color light bulbs or something for my lamps. Which I don't even want to have lamps, but I already own them. So we might as well see if they can use them. Zoe still hasn't gotten up and come over here. just kind of doing a random flow right now. You don't have to. Just felt natural to go this way. This feels so good on my lower back right now. I don't know what it looks like, guys. Let's get it. this one. Let's see. What should I eat? I haven't really had like a super appetite for real food. I've been eating like a lot of noodles and cheesecake ice cream. And I still want noodles is the thing. Like I actually just like want them. I don't know if I should go to the store now. Is it worth leaving my house today? It's like, do I need to leave the house is the real question. Because like obviously leaving the house costs like $300. I'm in a Costco in a minute. I could go to Costco. Okay. It's only been 20 minutes since I started, and I feel like I've already done way more than normal just because there's music on, and I feel like the music is like keeping me moving. Which I don't know if you notice it, but that's what it feels like for me. Okay, I'm gonna do some hip flexing real quick, and then I'll start with my Instagram activities here. And I do the hip flexors specifically because my hips obviously need